Good morning, this is Gina from Patrick Cat's Place. Welcome to my channel. This is the third time I'm going to try and do a video of these collector cards. My computer isn't talking to my camera, so I'll just keep trying. Okay, these collector cards came in this tin box. They're Metallic Impressions collector cards. I've always said they're a bit of a gimmick, but they're fun. The box is really nice, or the tin is really nice, I should say. This is series 2. Apparently there was 3 series. I only got this one on eBay, I think it was. So yeah, I've got them all spread out, and all I'm going to do is just go along the row so you can see what they are. They're nice pictures. They're not postcard size. They're normal collector card size. I suppose you could put them in an album if you wanted to, but then what would you do with the tin? So I'm keeping them in the tin. A nice little setup. Oops, that's upside down. Switch there. Well, while I'm doing that, I'll turn them around. I won't turn the whole lot around, but on the back there's text on each card. Let me see. Must just trying to get the best vision here. Anyway, I don't expect you to be able to read that, but the text on the back of each card is something different about Elvis. And then you have a certificate of authenticity, which probably means zilch. So, yeah. Now, I've also got some magazines now. Mark at, excuse me, Purely Elvis, 100% Purely Elvis has been doing flip-throughs of magazines, and so some of this might be repeated, I hope not, but anyway, we'll do a flip-through and see how we go of this particular magazine. Gee, what's happening here? Oh, I am having problems, aren't I? Gee, sometimes everything goes right and other times it just does not. Anyway, so Elvis' Celebration, put out by Vintage Rock magazine. The man behind the myth. Actually, Mark has just put another magazine by the same company. They've produced 3 newish magazines, and as he was flipping through it, I thought to myself, gee, it looks pretty much exactly the same as this one. So I guess there's only so many images of Elvis that are available to certain publications, and they use what they can. But hey, I never get sick of looking at Elvis. Bloody hell, he must have got sick of being photographed there. Jeez. But he was very patient, wasn't he, with the photographers and fans. What a great guy. Blue Moon Beach. Yep, the Blue Moon Boys, as they were known in the beginning. House Rock, Embassy Special, Black Magic, bassist Bill Black, yeah, it's sad to think that Bill Black and Scotty Moore both, not Bill Black, Bill Black died unfortunately very early in the piece. But Scotty Moore and DJ Fontana outlived Elvis. It was a damn shame that Elvis didn't live that much longer to maybe do some more things with those guys. Just out of nostalgia, would have been fun. There's a story about Otis Blackwell, who composed a lot of the songs that Elvis sang. Another great shot. I read that out. Elvis's lifestyle. Yeah, very true. Taking care of Elvis. Dick Grob. Now, Dick Grob is chief security man. Has written a book about Elvis or his life with Elvis, and apparently it's a really good book. I've seen some previews of it. And yeah, almost impossible to get hold of. If you do, it's very, very expensive. Maybe one day I'll wash out. I do like books about Elvis, as you know. I read as many as I can, just to try and get an idea of what the man was like. Billy Fury, I love that photo. Billy Fury was an English pop star, and yeah, he was a huge fan of Elvis. That must have been such a buzz for him to meet Elvis. I was going to say something else then, I lost my train of thought, didn't I? Couldn't have been important. Oh, Elvis and Liberace. You know, Liberace lived not far from Elvis in Palm Springs, and apparently they got on really, really well. Two great musicians. How could they not get on? Completely different genres, of course. But yeah, I mean, Elvis... I sometimes wonder, you know, if Liberace actually taught Elvis to play the piano as well as he did. I mean, Elvis could play the piano anyway, but Liberace certainly would have been a great influence on him as far as technique, because he was a brilliant pianist. Listen on Elvis tracks. Okay, that's just some of the early tracks of Elvis. Jerry Schilling comes up as a really, really nice guy who cared a lot for Elvis. And I think they all did. In their own way, I think Elvis's entourage cared for him. Did their best to look after him. Well, they did look after him when in the stage shows and when he was out in public. Yeah. In Memphis. You know, when my first husband and I were in Memphis, we went and saw Graceland, and we obviously did a tour of some sort around Memphis at the time, but I don't remember seeing Beale Street, Sun Studios, or any of that. Maybe we did, but I just don't remember. I have in my photos a collection of slides that I took on that trip. I haven't got much of Memphis at all, apart from Graceland. Oh, movies, okay. These are obviously movies that Elvis's favourite flicks. He liked all movies that mentioned Elvis or had some obscure connection to Elvis. So yeah, it'd be fun to look some of those up. Make some advertisements. Music City Slicker. Jeffrey Sachs, yeah. Boots Randolph, yeah, great sax player. Floyd Kramer, yep. Got some of his LPs. Jackie Wilson. Enrico Caruso, Gladys's favourite, performing a concert on Coney Island in New York, 1918. Wow. Tony Curtis, yeah. You can see, you know, the photos of Tony Curtis, how Elvis modelled his early pompadour hairstyle on Tony. I've always loved Tony Curtis's looks too. He's a great looking guy. And Marlon Brando. I don't know whether Elvis met Tony Curtis. Oh, yeah, he did. Tony Curtis met Elvis while, look, where are we? Shooting the rat race at Paramount. He was funny. We had a great time together, Curtis said. And he did meet Marlon Brando very briefly too, because Brando was Elvis's idol, and apparently they were sitting in the commissary, the Paramount Studios, I think it was, or MGM, one of them, having lunch, yeah. And Elvis had his back to the door, and Brando walked in, saw Elvis, and went to the table behind him and sat there, and the person that Elvis was with said, "Turn around, Marlon Brando is sitting there." because Mark Brando wanted to meet Elvis, but he's a bit shy to go up and front him. So they're both shy, but anyway, they met and shook hands apparently and talked for a bit, which is nice. It's always a buzz when you meet one of your idols like that, isn't it? It's back in the building. Oh, these are the concerts that were done in the UK, I suppose in other places too, where they put a huge image of Elvis on a screen, or image of Elvis on a huge screen, and then did the backup singers and bands played along to him. Look, I suppose it would have been fun, but would have been good. But having seen the man himself, nothing can beat that. I love this photo. I just adore this photo. I remember when I was first become a fan, I got that image from somewhere and put it up on my bedroom wall. It was there for years. Just so gorgeous. A great looking guy. Beautiful car. Beautiful house. Wow. Literally the king. King of the road. Yep. King of the world. And this final article, yep, is about his vehicles, his cars, modes of transport. Whoops. Okay, there's something over here. Okay. So anyway, that's one magazine and the cards. So I'm going to try and put this on my computer and download it to YouTube. Bye for now.